Okay, a common problem that most people tend to find in a bathroom is an overflow would be running from a toilet. Usually you could hear it running into the toilet because they'd have a combined trap which would just keep running, means that water continues to run into the toilet. Another way is that they'd have a pipe that run externally and you just have water running down the wall or pouring down the wall, depending on how bad the system is. I'm going to show you how to access the system, how to access the valve tap and how to make it safe. You can see the water just running constantly all the time. That would suggest that the valve tap's faulty. First thing you would look for is to make sure that the system has an isolation valve. Most isolation valves, silver in colour, they'll be located directly underneath the system, and with a screwdriver, go underneath. You could just locate the screwdriver into it. Water turn is usually enough just to isolate the water. So once the water's been isolated, as you can see and hear, the water has gone off. To make sure that the water level is below overflow, flush the toilet. Most systems would tend to just lift off quite easily. Some of them would probably have a retaining screw in the middle, screwdriver into the middle, remove the screw, lift the system lid. Some systems won't have an isolation valve. What you would probably need to do then is probably try another method. Lifting the ball up, using a household, anything that's to hand, prop the ball up. That would then stop the water overflowing into the system. If the ball has come off, which is causing the overflow to be done, you can easily screw the ball back on, which is basically anti-clockwise to take it off and then clockwise to turn it back on again. Usually the main cause of the valve tap going is the washer that's within inside this part here. If that's the case, I would recommend getting a plumber because obviously they would know which washer to use. Okay, so now the system's been isolated, there's a tendency to think that the toilet can't be used. The toilet can be used. If you're fit and able, we would recommend either a bucket or a pan full of water and then basically just pour it down the toilet and it would take away any waste, mimicking the flush. What I wouldn't recommend is pouring water down the toilet if it was previously blocked. It would just come up over the top and it's going to cause more problems. If you feel that there's a blockage within the toilet and you've got an idea what's gone down, it could be that there's a toilet block that's gone over the side or maybe even a child's toy. Simple rubber glove and into the toilet, you should be able to just feel, just on the bend, what's causing the blockage. If you feel that you could reach the blockage and pull it out, I would then take that out and that should then alleviate any blockage. Anything other than that, call a plumber straight away. Here are a few things that shouldn't be flushed to avoid blocking the toilet. Certain items such as baby wipes, nappy sacks, used nappies, feminine products, all these should be disposed of as per manufacturer's instructions.